is there anything that's off limits in a relationship? Like, is there like, you can't go through my phone. Okay, you can't do this. What's off limits in a relationship?
I don't know about nobody else's relationship, but I'm just saying my marriage, my husband, I don't have a problem with that. My husband, my phone is open, like he has the code. We don't go through that. I don't have a problem. Babe, pick up my phone, check, see where Uber Eats is at, check that. Why I'm his phone? Like we don't have that kind of issue. I do know some of my friends, girls or whatever, they go on dates and, or start dating and it's I want to check my man's phone thing or I want to see who he's texting. Why? That's his phone. Whoever his phone is texting him, and if you go through that phone, you're liable to find something that you may not want to find it, so don't go on his phone.
My rule is this. Just give me the same energy.
Same energy.
That if you were to find something, there's going to be there's going to be an energy that's exerted here. And if you don't find something, I want that same energy
that
to be
exerted.
You
have when you found something.
Don't, motherfucker. Who is Pam? Oh, we talking to Pam now. We're buying Pam drinks. Okay. Oh. Pam was your friend. Oh, y'all was talking about business. Damn. Because I don't have no boundaries in my relationship. I just don't. When I say that's my partner, that's my nigga, that's my crush, that's my blush, that's my everything. I want to kiss you, hug you, smell you, smother you, all that. You do the same.
Yes.
It's like, here, if you want to go through my phone, babe, I'm not going to lie. I don't know how to lie.
The phone is here. This is called partner. You're building a life with this person. You have to be able to trust them.
Yeah.
They have to be able to trust you.
At what point in your relationship did you feel comfortable with allowing him to come to your house?
Well, after we first met and we started talking on the phone. I was working a lot. I was traveling. He was working and he was traveling. So we was on different time. We would just talk. And then when we first decided to have like nightcap, I felt safe. I felt like I felt like I felt like you can come around. I don't have a problem with falling asleep and you're right here. Like that's the safe part of it. Like
this happened when though? Like
this is like in the middle of our relationship once we started dating.
Middle as in like month 3, month 6, month 12. Like what?
No, it was a little before that, month before that. Yeah, it was a couple months. It was all so good. All from every day, every month, all of them kind of seemed the same. It just kind of like I was working. I was on the road. He was working. By the time he was like, babe, I'm going to be home on this day. And I'm like, oh, I'm still going to be in da-da-da-da, whatever. So he was getting home before me. And, oh, that's what happened. He was coming home before me. And something happened with weather or something or whatever. And we canceled. So I got home before him. And so me now waiting, like, no, he's coming back home. I'm like, okay, as soon as you get home, come to my house. We're going to come. We're going to have dinner. Let's talk. Let's da-da-da. And that's just how it happened. And then after that, I was moving. And we had a good talk. That's how we really bonded.
You get it right now.
I know. It's a lovely thing. We were moving after, because it happened. I'm in the moment. We were moving. Yeah. It happened so fast. After we were moving, it happened just this fast. We were moving. I was moving. And so I was like, come on, we're going to eat dinner and just, talk and have fun. And that happened. And then the next day, I had to leave and go out of town. And so in the midst of me leaving to go out of town, I was in the midst of moving, and so we dated out, whatever. And right after that, when we got back, we moved together. So it wasn't like my house. It was like at first, that was the only one time we had dinner and whatever. But then after that, it was like, I don't ever want you to be in a different space as me. I want us to be. And he had his house. I had my house and
Fuck that house. It's our house.
yeah, let's go together right now. Like I don't even care about none of that. Like when I get back, everything is out and we going together. And so it just became like our house right away. And so everything we pouring into this, like you going where, you doing what, I'm doing that. It just happened and we never look back.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the
Yeah.
Where's the fine line where, like in a relationship, and you only can speak for you, and I'm not expecting you to give any type of whatever. There's a fine line with smothering and control, right? Like for you, what was like the thing that you felt safe where he like, oh, okay, this all right.
The first day he came to my house to see me, I felt safe instantly. The first day, the very next day, I left. I went out of town, and I was so safe. I left him there, and he had to leave. And I was like, "Don't leave. You're never leaving. We're gonna stay in the same house, the same bed every single day from this day on." He was laughing. He thought that was crazy. And then we moved, and after that, we moved together. We went and found so we could stay together. I didn't want it to be him at his house, and it's like, yeah, your house is nice and it's cute and all that, but come over here right now. Like, I want you to come right in the same space as me.
And this happened all in 1 year.
Yes, in 1 year. We've been inseparable ever since. We've been together every single day. And I'm talking about working, days off every single day, 365 days of the whole entire year. We've never went a day without being together. Whether I was working, flying, traveling, sleeping, he was working, flying, whatever. It was every single day.
You ain't get tired?
I'm a smother and get on his nerves all day, all over you. Like, just put me in his skin, put me on his driver's license. You know, like the driver's license, put me right there on the side, like right there. Yeah, it's our license now. That's like this is we got one. So yeah, that's how I just felt. It's just the most beautiful feeling I've never felt before.
That's crazy.
And it's just so pure and just honest, and like it was the most realest energy I felt from somebody that wasn't my family. I've been around that I know you're for me, like really love me, on and off the camera.
This nigga is a motherfucker, boy. Boy. Yeah. And for those who don't hear, yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of them things. All right, I'm gonna go at it from this angle because who was the support system that seen you transition into like, oh girl, hold on.
Everybody. It happened. So it was everybody. It was so fast. I was like, I'm blocking everybody out. I want all y'all out of my way. This is my man. This is going to be my husband. Because he said to me, you're going to be my wife. I was just, I was like, for real, babe? Like, wife? And he was dead serious though. And
so you felt like.
But honestly, when he first said it, I believed him. Like, it was a thing like, I instantly believed him. I didn't second guess it or think or nothing. And we just kept on dating and doing our thing, you know, going on yachts and having fun and traveling and just living life, going to the grocery store, just doing stuff. I'm cooking. We're living this real life. And it just really happened. Like, he meant it, even though I believed it, but he just meant what he said.
Okay, now help me understand this. Mm-hmm. Have you ever been married before?
No.
Has he ever been married before? Did he come from is his mother here? Is
his mother, his grandmother? She's like is influence.
Did he witness marriage?
His grandmother been married to his grandfather until his grandfather passed away. So that's all he knows is that instillment in that.
Do you think there's any correlation to him seeing that as a source to see like, okay, that's what I want? So
yeah. I know for a fact it has been because he's never took anything serious. You know, man, he was just having his way with life. And as he should, he's a single man, he's a young man. So why wouldn't you? But to be serious, it never was, I'm gonna marry this person. Or I never took it to another step or never felt like this is the one. And I was the one. And I always believed in it. Like, that's what I'm saying when it comes to marriage, I get sad, like with my friends, you know, and everybody go through stuff and life happens. And you know, even my friends that have gotten divorced and I've stuck by their side and I've never told them to get divorced, even when they should have. I was like, I'm not the person to tell you that because I believe in you and your husband. Like, we're all a family. So I'm not going to be that burden, that broken person. But just seeing my mom being married, my aunts being married, my grandmother was married to my grandfather until he passed away. She passed away. Like, I've always saw that. And so when I see people breaking, I'm like, dang, is we really going to live? And are we going to be the ones with the 35-year marriages, and you watch your grandparents and they 50 years? How you stay with this woman for 50 years? And, and it's when you see that, the younger generation of that, and some of us may never see that. Some of us may never have 25, 50 years of marriage, 75 years of marriage. In our generation, our culture, some of us will never see that.
So I don't judge no situation. I'm a blues clue. Mm-hmm. I just see the clues. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
So in a lot of situations, I just see the blues clue. Mm-hmm. And the clues don't give this is going to last. Mm-hmm. The first clue that I see in any situation is you never had a source in your life that you saw is like, okay, they stuck it out. Mm-hmm. Or they're happy. They're not just married, they're happily married.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's clue one. Clue two is, and we haven't talked about this yet, but the people who you hang around the most, they not a direct correlation to what you want. They single. Yeah. How you gonna pluck from a single tree if you trying to be married? Yeah. And number three, it's one of those, you ain't never been in a stable situation. Every time you see friction, you leave. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What you gonna fight for? Yeah. Is you gonna fight for me? I'm not perfect. And baby, even though you may not think your shit don't stink, it do. Yeah. So I'm gonna fight for you. Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna fight for me?
Are you gonna fight for me? Yeah. Because there's the giddiness, like, oh my God, I just love him. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, that's my bitch. Oh my God. It's after that phase. Mm-hmm. After that, okay, when that diamond ain't shining no more, mm-hmm. or we done missed date night, or we done did. What source? Like, what your resume say? What's your lineage say? Is in your DNA to say that you're built for this? And you're not going rare, and I say rare, if you don't have no 3 examples of coming from a healthy relationship or having a source, whether your auntie, uncles, or mom and dad or grandmother, they ain't never been married, that's a red flag. Mm-hmm. Your social circle, if they not married or know what it's like to be in a relationship, that's a
huge red flag.
And even for you, have you healed? Mm-hmm. I know I was fucked up when I first met Jazz. Mm-hmm. And part of me, I'm still fucked up. Mm-hmm. And there were some times where she should have left. Mm-hmm. I gave her every reason to leave. And there's things as a stubborn person that, all right, shit, motherfucker, all right. I ain't doing all that tongue wrestling with you. I'm done talking. Mm-hmm. And then when you finally snap back into, hold on, baby. All right, come on, stop playing. Mm-hmm. Where you at? Mm-hmm. Those things are essential.
Super essential. Me and my husband, we had a conversation like when we first met. We got together when we first decided to move in this house. We got this house and we moved together. And the rule was, and still is today, no matter what we're facing, no matter what happens, no matter what disagreement, no matter what I don't like, no matter what you don't like, we're gonna hash it out in this house, under this roof. I don't care if that means you downstairs in the smoke room and I'm upstairs in the bedroom, but it's gonna happen in this room, in this house. It's not gonna happen, I'm gonna leave and go stay at my homegirl house for a week and you think you about to go chill at your homeboy house, y'all just playing, watching football. We're not doing that. It's gonna all go down right here under this roof. And we talk, even if we gotta talk from upstairs and downstairs. You can hear me up there, I can hear you down there. That's how we get over our okay, babe, I'm coming to talk. Okay, babe, all right. What you say, babe? Okay, listen. All right, come downstairs, baby, let's have this conversation. We hash it out and we back to normal. But it's gonna happen in here. There's no apart. We're not, what you running from? What you running for? Everything that has to be worked out, we're going to work it out right here. We're fighting for our union, our happiness, our forever, till death do us part.
The thing, before we get into our game, I'm gonna go to the game first, because that's gonna lead to a whole other 20 minutes of you just getting giddy. And,
I can't help
you
it.
know what I'm saying? You give him a boy's flowers, you know what I'm saying? You just love to see it, because even for us in this day and age, this is rare.
Wow.
This is rare. See, I'm not afraid to say that I'm fucked up, because I'm not what I came from. You know what I'm saying? Like, my parents been together for 39 years. Both my brothers married. So when I go to church, they looking at me like, and I'm like,